Don't scroll, don't blink, because what you're reading now is not just another line on your screen, it's a divine download straight from heaven's treasury. Right now God's voice is breaking through every limitation around you and thundering one instruction into your life. Put this in your pocket, chosen one. Do it, and start spending like water. This is not an ordinary moment. This is the hour where hidden provision meets your empty hands. The same God who told you to stay out of the traps is now telling you to reach into the abundance He has been hiding for you. While you were crying, He was preparing. While you were saving pennies, He was unlocking vaults. While you were worried about lack, He was teaching you trust. And now the signal has come, put this in your pocket. Move. Act. Step. Begin. Listen carefully. Heaven's economy is not like man's. You've been taught to hold back, to wait, to shrink. But God says, no more. I have placed supply in your hands. I have assigned resources to your name. I have lined up opportunities like rivers waiting to flow. All you have to do is open your hand, step forward, and begin to walk in it. This is why the delays were so heavy. The blessing had to grow large enough to carry your destiny. This is why the doors closed. They weren't big enough to handle your overflow. See it in your mind right now. Money like water, flowing without fear. Ideas like rain, falling without drought. Opportunities like rivers, opening without dams. You're not being told to be careless, you're being told to stop living small. To start acting like the air you are. To carry yourself like someone heaven backs. To sow where you used to save. To step where you used to shrink. If you feel this word burning in your spirit, type, I receive, in the comments. Declare it aloud. Write it below. And if you're ready for more prophetic releases like this, subscribe right now. Don't wait. This channel isn't entertainment, it's a doorway. Every time you connect, you're stepping into alignment with heaven's flow. Stay here, because the next lines I'll give you will unlock why this money flow is coming, where it's hidden, and how heaven plans to make you a distributor, not just a receiver. This is not hype, this is your confirmation. Stay right here, because what I'm about to tell you will shake the dust off your faith and flood your life with confirmation. God did not just say, put this in your pocket, for nothing. That pocket He spoke of is not fabric, it is your spirit, your expectation, your readiness. He is saying, carry this word as if it were cash, hold it like it is already yours, walk like the inheritance is already in your hands. You are not waiting for money, chosen one, money is waiting for you. Hear me clearly, heaven's storehouse has been unlocked. Angels are already carrying provision with your name written on it. Ideas, checks, sudden deposits, unexpected gifts, long-delayed returns, they are all aligning. The reason you had seasons of emptiness was not because you were forgotten, but because heaven wanted your faith to grow strong enough to carry overflow. A weak vessel cannot hold heavy blessing. That's why He trained you in lack, so that when you walk into plenty, you will not crumble but stand tall. Look deeper. When God says, start spending like water, He is not telling you to waste, He is telling you to flow. Water doesn't ask permission to move, it finds a way. It seeps into cracks, it overflows banks, it nourishes everything it touches. That's how your provision is about to look. What you touch will multiply. What you release will return. What you invest will overflow. You are stepping into a season where your pocket will not stay empty, because heaven has already written a command over you, chosen one, carry abundance. And let me make it clear, this moment is not just for hearing, it is for acting. Type Amen in the comments if you're receiving this. Let heaven see your agreement. And yes, if you believe this word is for you and you don't want to miss the next release, hit subscribe right now. Don't wait. Every connection keeps you under the flow of this prophetic stream. This isn't just a message, it's a movement. Stay close, because in the next revelation I will open up why heaven chose this exact time to pour into you, why the delay finally broke, and why what's coming will be so fast it will feel like you're standing under a waterfall of blessings. Look closely, don't shift your eyes away, because this is the point where everything begins to make sense. God's words, put this in your pocket, are not casual, they are prophetic instructions. It means take this blessing, carry it, hold it, make it yours. What once slipped through your fingers will no longer escape you. What once drained away will now remain with you. Your pocket is about to become a river, and that river will never run dry. You've been through seasons where it felt like every time you received, it was gone in moments. But heaven is saying, this time is different. This time, what you carry will multiply. This time, what enters your hands will not vanish, it will grow. It's not just about money, it's about stability, honor, and peace. It's about living without fear of lack. It's about waking up and knowing that what you need has already been provided for. Think about this. God is shifting your story so dramatically that people will be left asking, how did this happen so fast? They saw you when you struggled, they heard your silent cries, they watched you stretch little into much. But what's coming next will silence every doubt. The flow will be so consistent, so undeniable, that your life itself will be the testimony. And remember this, when God says, spend like water, He means move without fear. Give where you once held back. Walk into places you once thought were too high for you. Live like someone who knows heaven's vault is backing them. Flow like water, steady, unstoppable, unending. Stay with me, because what I will reveal next is the reason heaven released this instruction now and not earlier. The timing is not random. The season has shifted. The delay has broken. And the blessing that was circling you for years has finally landed in your pocket. Stay, don't shift your gaze, because this moment right now is heavy with destiny. When God declared, "Put this in your pocket," He wasn't just talking about money, He was talking about ownership, authority, security. He was saying, "What I have released is already yours. Carry it like you earned it, walk with it like it belongs to you, and stop doubting what heaven has already delivered." For so long you've been living in survival mode, stretching little, rationing your hope, watching every coin like it could vanish at any second. But now, the voice of God is reversing that chapter. Chosen one, do it. Step boldly. Use what I gave you. Multiply it. Don't shrink back. This is not the hour for fear, this is the hour for flow. Just like water moves freely, easily, abundantly, so shall your provision move. Not stuck, not delayed, not blocked, but flowing straight into your life. See the image clearly, rivers breaking through dry ground, pockets overflowing, hands that once trembled with worry now steady with confidence. Heaven has written your name on streams of supply. Debts will bow, lack will break, and opportunities will run after you. You will not chase them, they will chase you. What others hoard, you will release. What others fear to touch, you will carry with ease. That's why God said, "Pocket it." Because what you hold now will not leak, it will last. And listen, the same people who once pitied you will watch you distribute. The same voices that mocked your waiting will witness your overflow. You will feed what once starved you. You will bless what once broke you. You will stand tall where you once bowed low. This is not only financial, this is generational. Your children, and their children, will walk in the streams of what begins with you. Stay here, don't move away, because the next unveiling will explain why the heavens chose this exact season to release abundance. Why not last year? Why not last month? Why right now? Because the stage of your life has finally matched the size of the blessing. You are ready, and heaven knows it. Look at me and don't blink, because what I am about to pour into your spirit is so overflowing that your mind won't even be able to contain it. When God thundered the words, "Put this in your pocket, chosen one," He was not talking about something small, He was talking about a downpour so vast that your very shadow will carry wealth. You thought this was about a little relief? No, this is about rivers of provision so wide that even nations will marvel at your turnaround. Listen, heaven has released treasures that were locked for centuries. Vaults that kings couldn't open, scrolls that prophets longed to see, blessings that your ancestors cried for but never touched, all of them are being funneled straight into your hands. God looked at you and said, "This one has been tested, this one has been refined, this one is ready." pocket it all. Let them spend like water. Let them flow like oceans. Imagine it right now, bank accounts swelling overnight without explanation, checks arriving in your name from places you've never even applied, phone calls ringing with offers too big for you to even dream. Imagine walking into a store and never asking, "Can I afford this?" but instead asking, "Which blessing should I choose today?" The tables have flipped. The same hand that once begged will now bless. The same wallet that once folded empty will now overflow so much that you'll need new places to store it. And hear this carefully, God didn't just say, "Spend like water," because of money, He said it because of freedom. Water doesn't ask for permission to flow. It doesn't apologize when it overflows. It carves valleys, moves mountains, reshapes entire lands. That's what your blessing will do. It will not just fill your life, it will reshape it completely. Streets you walk will be marked by abundance. Houses you touch will turn into sanctuaries of overflow. Even your laughter will drip with evidence that heaven chose you. The angels are already on assignment. Right now, as your eyes move across these words, packages with your name are being sealed in heavenly courts. Contracts are being signed in your absence. Properties are being unlocked in your lineage. And your pockets, yes, your very pockets, are being prepared for the weight of miracles that will no longer stop. You will not only spend like water, you will pour into others like waterfalls. Don't lose this moment. Keep your spirit awake, because the next revelation I will open will show you why heaven has made you the first in your family to touch this level of overflow, why chains of poverty broke at your name, and why rivers of wealth chose your generation to finally burst open. Stay with me, don't scroll, don't turn away, because right now the heavens are shaking open something so extravagant that even your imagination cannot stretch far enough to picture it. When God declared, "Put this in your pocket, chosen one," He wasn't just speaking of a single blessing, He was unlocking an era of overflow. You are stepping into a season where everything attached to you is about to multiply without limits. What looked like drought will explode into flood, what looked like emptiness will become excess, and what felt like waiting will turn into wave after wave of provision. Think about this. You cried in secret over unpaid bills, you worried over empty hands, you counted coins with trembling fingers. Heaven saw every tear, and heaven has answered not with crumbs, but with banquets. Not with drops, but with rivers. Not with small relief, but with endless supply. God is not interested in you just surviving. He is determined to make you overflow so heavily that even your enemies will have no choice but to testify, "This must be the hand of God." Picture it. You wake up and your phone is buzzing with notifications, messages of approval, contracts signed, payments cleared, opportunities confirmed. You open your pocket, and it feels like a well that never runs dry. You step outside, and favor follows you like a shadow that can't be shaken. You touch something ordinary, and it multiplies into something extraordinary. That is the reality God is unleashing over you right now. When He said, "Start spending like water," He was not telling you to waste, He was telling you to flow. Water doesn't beg to move, it doesn't wait for permission. It pushes, it carves, it floods, it nourishes, it reshapes. That is how your blessing is about to manifest. You will flow into places you were never expected to enter. You will nourish lives that once pitied you. You will carve new paths in your family line, breaking every generational barrier. What once was called impossible in your bloodline will be normal under your name. Chosen one, understand this. Heaven delayed your blessing not to punish you but to make it perfect. If it had come earlier, you would not have been ready. If it had arrived in the wrong season, it would have slipped through your fingers. But now, your spirit has been refined, your faith has been stretched, and your heart has been tested. You are prepared to carry overflow. You will not mismanage what is about to be poured out. You will not waste what is about to flood your life. You will hold it, multiply it, and use it to rewrite the story of everyone connected to you. And do not think this is just about money. No, this is about influence, about territory, about power. Doors that were locked for generations are opening at the sound of your name. Keys that no one in your family could touch are being handed to you. Gates that resisted others are swinging wide because heaven decreed, "This is my chosen one, and I will honor them openly." Stay close, because what comes next is the reason God is saying, "Hurry up." It's not a suggestion, it's a command. The window is open, the season is ripe, the river is already flowing. You don't need to beg anymore, you need to step in. And once you step, the flow will not stop. You will look back and realize this was the moment your entire story shifted forever. Don't scroll, don't breathe too shallow, because what I'm about to release into your spirit is not soft, it is thunder. When God shouted, "Put this in your pocket, chosen one," He was not giving you a suggestion, He was issuing a decree. It means, take hold of what I've placed in front of you, don't question it, don't delay it, don't shrink from it. Seal it, own it, carry it, because once you pocket it, no hand on earth can steal it. Look at your life. The seasons where you begged, borrowed, stretched coins till they screamed, those days have expired. Heaven is tearing that page out of your book and setting it on fire. From this moment forward, what you touch will grow. What enters your pocket will multiply. What you release will return sevenfold. This is not imagination, this is manifestation. The command has been signed in the courts of heaven and stamped with the seal of the Almighty. Do you realize why God said, "Spend like water"? Because He wants you to stop moving like a beggar and start flowing like a river. Water doesn't ask permission to move, it breaks through. It floods without apology. It nourishes everything it touches. And that is what your new financial atmosphere will look like. Money will not trickle anymore, it will gush. Opportunities will not knock quietly, they will batter your door down. Favor will not walk, it will run after you. Chosen one, you are carrying an anointing for abundance so heavy that even your shadow will bless people. Strangers will sow into your life without explanation. Banks will approve what was once denied. Letters of favor will appear without request. And those who once mocked your struggle will choke on their pride when they see your overflow. They will say, "We remember when they had nothing, how did this happen?" And the answer will echo like fire, because God said put it in their pocket. Right now, I see vaults opening. I see angels carrying packages with your name in golden letters. I see tables being set in places you didn't even know you were invited to. And I hear heaven declaring, "Hurry up, chosen one. Move boldly. Step fearlessly. This is not the time to hold back, it is the time to flood the earth with what I've given you." Stay with me, don't move, because the next revelation will expose the real reason heaven chose you as the vessel of this abundance, why your bloodline ends its drought with you, and why what's coming will be so heavy, so wild, so unstoppable, that your very existence will be called a miracle. Don't take your eyes off these words, because this is not a story, it is the unfolding of your destiny. When God thundered, "Put this in your pocket," He sealed a covenant over your life. That pocket is not made of cloth, it is made of promise. It is the space inside your spirit where heaven's wealth is stored. Every moment of lack, every night of worry, every silent tear was a seed, and now the harvest has been released. Listen carefully, you are not stepping into a blessing, you are stepping into a flood. Imagine opening your hands and not being able to close them again because of the weight of what heaven has placed there. Imagine walking into rooms and people rising to greet you because your presence carries answers. Imagine your account swelling so quickly that even the bank begins to question how. This is not exaggeration. This is the new reality being written over your name. God is saying, "Chosen one, I delayed it because the blessing was too big to fit into your old season. Now I am releasing it because your shoulders are ready, your faith is steady, and your name has been cleared in heaven's courts." Pocket it, carry it, use it, release it. This is not about survival, this is about dominion. You are stepping into a financial atmosphere where your giving will shake nations, your sowing will rewrite futures, and your overflow will silence enemies. Think of the rivers. They don't ask permission, they don't beg to flow, they break, they push, they roar, they nourish. That's the same roar that's about to come through your life. Where there was emptiness, now there will be overflow. Where there was shame, now there will be honor. Where there was silence, now there will be testimony after testimony. And the voices that once mocked you will gather in shock. They will ask, "How did this happen? Who unlocked this door?" And all of creation will echo back, "God said put it in their pocket." Stay right here, because the next unveiling is going to show you why heaven said, "Hurry up." Why the urgency? Why this exact season? Because the river that just opened is time-sensitive, it's flowing now, and it is waiting for you to step into it before it floods past. This is the hour of your divine overflow. Stop scrolling right now, because what's about to unfold is the very reason heaven has been whispering to you again and again, "Put this in your pocket, chosen one, and hurry up." This is not a small message. This is not something you can afford to ignore. This is the kind of revelation that can shake your entire life into alignment. God is not talking about a coin. He is not talking about something ordinary. He is talking about wealth that generations before you prayed for but never touched. He is talking about opportunities wrapped in golden light. He is talking about a stream of blessing so unstoppable that once it begins to flow, no demon, no enemy, no hater can shut it down. Your pocket is about to become a river. Your table is about to become a feast. Your life is about to become living proof that God still pours miracles into human hands. Think of this: the same pocket you thought was empty will soon be overflowing with contracts, checks, invitations, and sudden breakthroughs. The same wallet that once held nothing but worry will now hold answers to prayers. The same account that once looked barren will suddenly flood with numbers you never imagined seeing beside your name. And when people ask how, your answer will be simple: because God said put it in my pocket. You must feel this urgency. This is why heaven says, "Hurry up." Because the flow is open now. Doors are swinging now. Angels are moving now. This is not the time to wait. This is not the time to shrink. This is not the time to question. This is the time to act. Take it, own it, walk with it, and begin to spend it like water. And listen, when you spend like water, you're not just spending money, you're releasing hope. You're releasing joy. You're releasing freedom. Because your abundance won't just bless you, it will overflow to your family, your friends, your community, even strangers. Your testimony will not be quiet, it will be loud enough to shake cities. So if these words are burning inside you right now, don't hold back. Fill the comments with, "I receive it." Let your agreement echo into heaven. And if you don't want to miss the next prophetic release, make sure you subscribe right now. This is not just another video, this is your doorway. Every time you watch, you are stepping into alignment with what heaven is doing. Stay with me until the very end, because what comes next will reveal why God chose you and no one else in your bloodline to carry this overflow, why your name was written on the heavenly vaults, and why this is the season where rivers of wealth will chase you instead of you chasing them. Don't look away now. The flow you've been waiting for is not a dream anymore, it's unfolding right under your feet. Heaven's voice still echoes, put this in your pocket, chosen one. What you're holding is not just money, it's movement. It's not just provision, it's permission. God is saying, take what I've given you and walk like it already belongs to you. Stop shrinking. Stop doubting. Step into it. You're stepping into a chapter where your pocket will not leak anymore. Ideas you've been carrying will suddenly turn into income. Efforts you thought were wasted will start paying you back. Things you sowed in tears will begin to bloom overnight. Where you once counted coins, you'll be counting opportunities. Where you once hoped for scraps, you'll be feeding others from your overflow. This is why heaven has been training you in the dark, so that when the light comes, you won't be afraid of its brightness. And this is bigger than money. It's about your freedom, your authority, your ability to say yes without fear. Water flows. It fills, it feeds, it reshapes everything it touches. That's how your blessing is about to move. It will push through locked gates, seep into impossible places, create channels where there were none. People will look at you and ask, how did this happen so fast? And the only answer will be, because God told me to pocket it. If this is speaking to you right now, don't just keep it inside. Let heaven see your agreement. Fill the comments with Amen and I receive it right now. And if you're ready to keep walking in this prophetic stream without missing a single release, hit subscribe right now. Don't wait. The next word from heaven is coming, and you need to be here when it arrives. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal next is the secret behind why heaven chose this exact time to release this flow and why the urgency you feel in your spirit means the gate of abundance is already wide open.